ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Jokers of Us Gaming is proud to present you another episode of MLB The Show 24 of some Blue Jays baseball. Today, we will see the Blue Jays once again at their arch rivals, the New York Yankees. Blue Jays are currently 7-1, while the Yankees are 1-7. Pitchers on the mound today for the Blue Jays will be Kevin Gossman, who's currently 1-0 with no ERAs, taking on Marcus Stroman, who's 0-1 with a 3.86 ERA. This game, of course, will be played in Yankee Stadium. It is a rainy day today, as it is stated. The lineup will be read as follows. Batting first will be George Springer, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Bo Bichette, Brandon Belt, Justin Turner, Dalton Varsho, Connor Falefa, Danny Jansen, and Kevin Kiermaier. For the Yankees batting order will be read as follows. Anthony Volberly batting first, Alex Verdugo batting second, Juan Solo batting third, Aaron Judge batting fourth, Anthony Rizzo batting fifth, Stanton batting sixth, Cabrera batting seventh, Pavero batting eighth, and Torres batting ninth. Once again, there is the roster for the batting order. And your starting pitchers. Well, now we take you to John and Chris to call most of the action, with yours truly chiming in once in a while. Boys, take it away.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Springer.
Fans expect Bryce Harper to do something special every time he comes to the dish, and he didn't disappoint there.
First pitch, 7:05.
The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. The pitch. That's in there. And the count 1-2. That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It was a 2-run homer for her in the 8th. That was a huge swing in the late innings of this one, Singy.
Yeah, it was a critical moment in the game, especially considering the inning. They needed it, and she really came through.
Okay.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away.
By the way, Vlad Guerrero Jr.'s ERA.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Guerrero over at first with one away.
Batting .424.
Stroman throw to first. Guerrero dives back in safely. Stroman, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. And here it comes. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. It includes a player with a big season last year.
Philly 17-0. Washington today.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
The designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
And it's fouled away.
Brandon Belt batting .259 currently. He's 2 away from 200.
Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball there. Two outs, tying and winning runs on base here in the late stages of game 2. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in New York. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And that is Springer. Hauls it in for the out.
Was batting.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Duga batting .130 so far this year.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Juan Soto. And a foul ball.
So batting .323.
Man at first, one away. That misses. And 1-1. On the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
He goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And Judge currently batting .207.
Next pitch misses inside. And a count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. 2nd inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Justin Turner.
Yeah, Boog, I know she wants to do a lot better with the bat than she did today. Even though she pitched great, players with her kind of talent have a lot of pride in what they can do.
Out there to center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. And now it's Dalton Varsho, leading the AL in batting average.
.577 batting average.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
Solo shot there.
Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump ahead in the 2nd. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
365-footer.
So 1 out, nobody on. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Kiner-Falefa batting .259.
In the air, right field. Fair ball.
Base, maybe 2.
Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second.
And he gets a double.
The catcher, number 9.
2nd of the year.
Danny Jansen.
See here as it goes into the corner.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Kiner-Falefa, an easy double.
That misses. Ball 1.
Danny Jansen, the catcher there, he's batting .458.
1 on, nobody out, a run in, and this crowd really locked in right now. Left field. Verdugo gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
That quickly gets in, so there's no advance from the guy on 2nd.
Here's Kiermaier now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Kiermaier batting at .375.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Kiner-Falefa coming home. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the lineup flips over. George Springer.
He's in there. Hey. George Springer currently batting 0-1 today.
Runner. Kiermaier on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Kiermaier at second with 2 down. That one hit to right. Soto makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Rizzo, currently batting average is 222.
Gausman back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton batting in 33.
Ground ball up the middle. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera struggling this season. Batting average is 0.48.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Cabrera is 3 for 16 against Gausman.
The Yankees trying to close out a 1-run lead, and these fans are into it. And the righty deals.
2-0.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Varsho moving under it, and that'll do it. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back for more from the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work.
1-for-1 was a single earlier.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 1 down. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Out towards left center. Verdugo ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Bichette is 0-2.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The third baseman.
Jays still have life with that hit.
This is a game-altering catch right here, Boog. Sliding was a gamble, but it worked out. No advancement on the bases, and a great play in the outfield. Pitchers love seeing that.
And she walked her on 4 pitches. Soto makes the grab, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Justin Turner was up, and he went 0-2 now.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Trevino, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Slice the other way and foul.
Trevino, batting average is 0.87.
And the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Varsho calls it in, and there's one away.
That one helped the average.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
For his second home run of the season. Splits the score now 2-1.
Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Now here is Anthony Volpe. On the ground. Connor Falefa. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The left fielder, number
Falefa
24.
kind of fumbled the ball a little bit, so that's why the runner is safe.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Home team down a run. And this crowd making their presence felt. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Juan Soto now. Caught looking his first time up. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Man, first is a very fast runner.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
You mean Kevin God?
Got it by him for the K. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show Canada.
Wow, the commentary is screwing up today.
Back in the Bronx. And the batter now, Dalton Varsho.
Number 25, Dalton
Stroman back to work. And that one fouled off.
Varsho, his first time up was a home run.
Left-hand batter waits. Fought off foul. The 0-2.
He fouls that one. Remains open.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the second baseman, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. A double and a run scored his first time up. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Just in front of Soto.
Wasting no
Soto
time.
gets it
He's
in,
2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first with one gone. And next for Toronto, Danny Jansen. That one ripped. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He's 1 for 1 today.
He swings and fouls one off.
His last 5 games, he's got 2 doubles, 2 triples and 4 doubles.
The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
1-1.
Kiermaier has been on a tear as of late.
Fly ball to right. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at Yankee Stadium, stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Jays
pitch.
have kept him quiet.
Fights it off. She'll see another.
He's 0-5 in this series.
The pitch. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball.
It's Kevin Gausman. Jesus. I don't know what in the...
At the belt and fire.
You guys are smoking.
Foul
Kevin
ball. It
Gausman
stays nothing in
pitching.
2.
Gausman pitched a pretty good game to this point. Only giving up 1.
In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
And Aaron Judge remains hitless
Now
in this
batting, first
series.
baseman, Anthony.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. First time up was a pop out. Right through there for a strike. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.
And we are
And
tied.
we are starting over. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Rizzo gets his second home run of the season to tie things up for the Yankees.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. And next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. But misjudges this one, and it falls. And just about everyone standing here in the ballpark.
0-2.
I have to apologize for my colleagues. Apparently they've been smoking something today since they keep calling him Cosman Mac Munson. Anyway,
One down, base is empty.
0-1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Right through there for a strike.
Still struggling this season. His average has dropped to
That's in for a
45.
strike at 95. And the count is 0-2.
Venezuela
All tied up here in the late stages of game 2. Line drive. Springer there makes the catch. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
And that was a beautiful shot by Anthony Rizzo.
Back at Yankee Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, George Springer.
Springer hoping to get on base this time. He's currently 0-2.
The right-hander back to work. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Just passes his
So
shortstop.
a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. Springer on the run. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Stolen base number 1 for the season for George Springer.
Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nabs it. Runner tags at second.
Off throw.
And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Springer 90 feet away from scoring.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
The lead.
Anything but a strikeout here. This at bat could end up defining the game. Deep breaths in the box.
Bichette looking to score the run.
This to third.
That might do it. Yes, it does.
Throw on to Rizzo. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
It's alive. It's alive.
So in the way Bo does his job, gets the running.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. Infield shifted to the pull side.
Bell still 2 home runs away from 200.
And there's a foul ball.
His last 5 games.
2 outs, base is empty.
Home runs, 9 RBIs.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Here's Justin Turner. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it. Nicely done for the out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Back now in the Bronx. Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Gausman's 5th strikeout of the game.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
Torres could do the same thing he did in the 3rd. And another home run. 2-time All-Star waiting for his pitch. Here it comes.
Pitch. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. Fly ball down the line. Varsho moving under it. Corrals it. And that's the third out.
So after 5 innings of play, it's the Blue Jays 3, the Yankees 2. Varsho, Convaleffa, and Jansen due up.
And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, number 25.
So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. Rizzo makes the grab, one down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa next up for the Blue Jays. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Third baseman just could not muster it.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
On first.
Here's a rocket out to left. Verdugo snags it for the second out. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And Ryan Weathers is coming on. He's got it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2.
Verdugo solo.
Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th. Leading off, Alex Verdugo. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
Wow, he got away with a mistake
No, it ain't,
right there.
No, it ain't.
Foul ball still 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Varsho pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now it's Juan Soto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ripped towards third. Fires over to Guerrero. They get the out on Soto.
Number 99.
John makes a great play there to get the out.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Guerrero makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it 3-2.
I'm not going to say Judge has been quiet this series. Quiet. And that's not good for Yankee fans.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ian Hamilton. And a pretty decent effort out of her. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back.
Ooh, 54. 0-0 ERA. Ooh.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the right fielder, George Springer. 1 for 3. And a pitch. Now one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero got a single in the first. Then quiet sense.
Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Dennis Santana getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Marinaccio also getting ready. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball.
That will put the count to 1-1.
Back to the mound. He's got it. The throw to first. And Guerrero is set down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So 2 down now, and here is Bo Bichette.
Bichette is currently 0-3 today.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 down. Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. It's low and gets away.
Bo was lucky there. He looked like he was going to be out without the start.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
No ball.
He's at eye level there.
Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Brandon Belt still 2 home runs away from 200.
So 2 on with 2 away. Justin Turner now 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Hamilton throws over. Bichette to dive back in. Now back to second. And this time he gets him. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Toronto, but they're up 3-2. Back here in New York, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Got him! And 2 away now.
Well, that's exactly what a good two-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
And with that strikeout, that's number 8 for Kevin Gausman.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
As you see there, Kevin Gausman gets the 9th strikeout to give the Jays still that 3-2 lead over the Yanks.
And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Turner climbs in on that right side. Hamilton back to work. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's finally on base
all
today
over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Man leading the batting average of the MLB league right now is up.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
24,199 people are here today in Yankee Stadium to watch this nail-biter of a game.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Verdugo makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now that second baseman, Isaiah.
The first out of the top of the 8th.
And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Runner takes off. Swing and a foul straight back.
Looks like there was a hit and run there.
1 run game, 1 out, 1 on. Got into the 6th inning and turned in an okay showing. Soto going after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
That did have home run distance.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Kiner-Falefa is 4 for 4 today.
So 1st and 2nd with 1 man gone. Here's the Toronto catcher, Danny Jansen. First pitch misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right-handed reliever. Center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Judge quickly gets that in to prevent the runners advancing. That was bounced for Judge.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
as they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. And fouled off.
Yankees looking for a
2
big
on,
out
2
here.
outs. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Don't see anybody in the Blue Jay bullpen, so it looks like Kevin Gausman will pitch the 8th.
And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Verdugo grabs it on the run.
And the Yankees hold
Blue
the
Jays
Jays.
leave a pair, but they still lead at 3-2.
Yankees are hoping to change their fortunes coming to the bottom of the 8th.
Back for more from the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
This game keeps going. We're expecting to see Brad
Right side, Connor Falefa. In plenty of time to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Postseason games are defined by these situations. Can you get the runner home from third when it matters most?
Here is Gleyber Torres. Fought off foul.
Torres, because he hit a home
4
run.
runs already in the frame.
First time
Top
he
half
came
of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well,
Strikeout
definitely a
number
borderline
10.
pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Gets it to first. What a play. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ron Marinaccio.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nathan Lucas.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boog.
And he deals. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Luke's batting 167.
Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo settles under it and makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Joey Votto. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Jays electing a left-handed batter in Joey Votto. Votto's had 2 home runs this season.
And that one is inside. Marinaccio, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider.
Votto, his batting average is a 286 righty.
And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Yankees looking to keep this game a 1-run game. Marinaccio. Trying to do
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
pieces of
The pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Liner, base hit.
That rolls in front of
Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Judge gets it to second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Marinaccio checks over to first, and he's back.
Bo got caught last time on base.
Now it's going to be Brandon Belt. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Soto moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Staying in the game on defense, Nathan Lukes. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Joey Votto. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 19, Joey.
Well, 1-run game, and now Alex Verdugo. Brad Hand taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Brad Hand looking for his 3rd save of the season.
The pitch. And a base hit right there. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And Verdugo is psyched about that single.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering as the pinch runner, John Birdie. And up next for New York, Juan Soto. Has to step out of the way for ball 1. And there's the strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
500 against lefties.
1-run game, bottom 9. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him
Big
out.
strikeout by the Jays.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Could we see a possible
It's Aaron
double
Judge
play?
now, known for his late inning heroics.
Could we see Judge
And that one
walk it
fouled
off?
off.
Judge is
Tying run
quiet
at
all
first, the
series.
winning run at the plate. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Double
Big
play
miss
situation
by
here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Judge keeps himself alive. Man on first. There's 1 runner on first. 1 out. 0-2 count to Judge. 3-2 ball game.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
And another big strikeout
He's
by
looking
Brad
very
Hand.
comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's
Rizzo.
no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. That's a
Rizzo
big
hit
run
that
over there at first
big
base. He's got some
home
speed.
run.
Let's see if they send him.
In the fourth, to tie the game before the Jays regained the lead in the fifth.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Oh, and this one's blasted.
Oh,
High and deep.
baby!
Out of here. Ball game.
Anthony Rizzo with a walk-off
Another
home
homer.
run.
A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
His second home run of the game, and it's the biggest home run, giving the Yankees their second win of the year. Yankee fans are ecstatic.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
What a moonshot walk-off home run.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
And with that, this series is tied 1 apiece. Ron Miacho will get the win. Brad Hands, of course, throws a save and gets the loss. Verdugo hits another home run. These are some of the highlights. Torres, that was his home run. Anthony Rizzo, his first home run, which tied the game at 2, before the Jays took the lead in the fifth. But then there's Brad Hands, who throws the pitch. Gets a big out there, but Rizzo sends the Yankee home fans home happy.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees.
What
4
a
runs on 5
game
hits.
between
No
the
errors.
Jays
They
and
left 2
Yankees
runners
here
on
this
base.
rainy day.
For the Blue Jays,
Rains down
3
a win
runs,
for the
14 hits,
Yankees.
1 error. They left
Like I
9
said,
runners
the
on
winning
base.
pitcher is Ron
Time of the ball game, 2 hours
He
and
only pitched
58
1
minutes.
inning, but he was the winning pitcher
Thank
on
you for
record
joining us here
at the
tonight.
time.
And we remind you to please
Brad
drive home
Hands
safely.
ends up getting the loss. The nobles for the Jays was Dalton Varsha. He went 1 for 4 with a home run and an RBI today. Kyle Malafa had a really good game against his former club. He goes 4 for 4 with a double. George Springer, he went 1 for 4. Kevin Kiermaier went 1 for 4 with the leading run the Jays had, which made it 3-2 with that RBI. But Yankees come back to win this one, thanks to Anthony Rizzo, who goes 2 for 4, and those 2 hits were both home runs. Marking 3 RBIs out of that. Torres, he went 1 for 3 with a home run today and an RBI. Alex Verdugo, he went 2 for 4 with a strikeout. But the story of the series so far is Aaron Judge has yet to get on base against the Blue Jays. He's currently 0-7. But it doesn't matter anyways today, because the Yankees end up winning this one thanks to the play of the game. And Anthony Rizzo doing a walk-off home, 2-shot walk-off home run to give the Yankees a 4-3 win over Toronto. I want to thank John and Chris calling the action, even though they had a little bit of some errors in naming players or calling certain plays. Gaming from MLB The Show 24, Blue Jays Baseball. I've been your graceless host, the One Tree Joe, and with that, I am officially signing out. Can't wait to see what happens in this series tying Game 3 between the Blue Jays and Yankees. Till then, boys and girls, catch you on the flip side.